Yeah, I feel, looking like far into the future, it's kind of hard to like want to think about that, because obviously like it's inevitable going into the future, like you want to think ahead. But like, although like the world could be so like effed in the future, like you just want to think about all the positives. That's like a mindset I've been thinking about recently. Like I've been cutting out all the negative things in my life, and like I've been the happiest I've ever been. And I talked about that in one of my solo podcast episodes, but like just being positive, like, or having a positive mindset, like just being so grateful about everything, like it can change your perspective on everything.
Yeah, like just be grateful that you live. Like for me, like I've been going through a lot, just thinking about like be kind of low key, kind of existential, kind of like existential, and like the sense just like like I like to consider myself like a little mix of both. I like to believe in Buddhism and deism. Like I think those are the things that I gravitate towards, and like obviously I can't scientifically prove them. I don't think really anybody can, but I think those like it's a really good philosophy to look at. And then also just like there's other philosophies that, and like nihilism, existentialism, that are good to look at and kind of like base your views off of. And just like a lot of them say like enjoy the moment and enjoy the present, and like that's a really good advice. And I think that's like one of the best things anybody could take, because it's just enjoying the present, like don't worry about the future, don't worry about the present, like worry about the present, don't worry about the future or the past, because you can't do anything that they're gone or they don't even exist. Only the present exists, and that's all we can do.
That's living a present lifestyle I think is really important. If you're not living in the moment, then are you even living? Like that's the question.
True. I mean, like a lot of people, they just like what happens is you feel sad, you're feeling really sad and down, and then you're like don't worry, I got the next day. Oh, my birthday's coming up. Oh, I'm talking to that girl, I'm gonna like date on that with that girl next week. Oh, okay. But then 4 days, 5 days go by, and that's all you think about. But 5 days just went by. You could have been doing something. You could have been doing something with your life, but yet you were lying to yourself because you were sad, and you were telling yourself, I got this in 5 days. And so that's what I've been trying to do in quarantine, help me a lot through that. And then also just like having a positive mindset, and just be like kind to others, like be like don't let something negative get to you, and don't admit defeat. At least that's my view on like just like if like let's say you're like at work and you're like working like a minimum wage job, and like you're like it kind of like it normally due to society or the taboo society, it's like tough and like it sucks and you have to put a lot of work in. But if you just tell yourself, yo, I'm gonna make the best out of this situation. This situation was given to me, or I put myself in this situation. I'm gonna make the best of it. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna make it cool. I'm gonna dance a little. I'm gonna make a little joke with the customers or the boss. Like just things like that. Like help me so much in life. And I'm not sure what you do, but like, what are the things that you kind of do? Like,
I grew up like in a household like where I grew up with like Judaism and Christianity, but like both of my parents, they kind of like pushed away religion, like and as I did also. And so like what I like to focus on a lot is just my morals, like kind of living in the present. Like my morals are like the most important things to me, and I could like never break my morals. Like that is my religion. And also like thinking about like death sort of like that. Like I've been thinking kind of like Buddhism thoughts, and like one thing that really got me like into thinking like that was I watched like this Neil deGrasse Tyson video on like what he thinks is gonna happen like when you die, or like what happens when what happens. And he said that well, with just science, like how he thinks it's gonna end is like the universe eventually, it's all going to get sucked into a black hole, and it's going to be like a heat death or like a super cold death like the universe, and then it's just going to like explode again and cause another big bang. So like what I've been kind of believing is like no matter what happens, you're just this energy, because like all this energy is stored up in that black hole and just all gets released again. And just no matter what, your energy just keeps going through cycles over and over again. And then I think it would make sense, like you keep going over and over again until you reach enlightenment. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, honestly, like there are a lot of things that like just like make sense. Like I'm not sure, I'm not the most delved in or well known into like Buddhism, but I know like when it comes to the universe, it's like about energy, and we talked about this. I mean, for every single time me and Blake we just talk, we talk about this, and like we always like get like the meaning of life, and like just
we always get super deep.
We're just like, okay, let's get existential, baby.
I mean like that it's always a good. You and me, I think we have like really good talks about it.
Yeah.
Like I know sometimes you do get like a little like scared about like what happens after. Like recently I know that like you've been like growing a lot, and I know that you've been like a lot less scared.
Yeah, I used to be really scared. Like a couple weeks ago we talked about it and I was like so depressed, but I'm getting so much better at it. And like I feel I'm getting stronger and better, and I was at a point where I'm just like, oh, I kind of want to low key kind of want to die. Like it just like kind of like
so you know what happens.
No, not even that. Just like, what's the point? Like you just feel so down. Feel so down.
Yeah.
You're like,
when you feel low in that place is like you think about stuff like that.
Yeah, not like just like I want to die to see, like Satanism. I'm gonna bring the devil or something like that. But yeah, we always talk about this, and I think like we were talking about like how like Blake was explaining to me like how like everything has energy, and like kind of like how Buddhism is like everything has energy beneath it. Like this table, it was made by someone. That person needed that energy, and like so on and etc. and etc. So I think everybody has their own views, and some of them, they could be atheist, or they just believe nothing happens, or something happens, or they could believe in God. So be it. I mean, who am I, and who do I have the right? I don't have the right at all to tell someone, yo, you can't do that. You have to believe in what I have to believe. I'm going to use big words to make you feel bad and to belittle you. No, because at the end of the day, we kind of don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But there's
nobody knows.
There's only so little and so many information that we have, and so let's just like make the best out of it and believe in what we're going to believe in, because who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
Excuse my language.
No, I completely agree.
Yeah.